This report is brought to you by Virtual Shield, the easiest way to create a personal VPN or virtual private network to completely anonymize your location and browsing history. Please view their ad at the end of this report.
Good evening. I'm still reporting on the coup. This morning, Fox brought on Michael Goodwin, a New York Post columnist who follows Hillary Clinton. He had some startling news for America. Hillary Clinton is putting together a shell campaign committee to be prepared to run against President Trump in 2020. I'm guessing here, but my best guess is that Hillary has seen that among a sizable percentage of the left, she is still miles ahead of any other Democrat on the horizon to run against Trump from a percentage point perspective. Democrats feel that Hillary was somehow cheated out of the nomination, probably by that evil electoral college system. Never mind if it's a ridiculous argument, it's the best they've got.
I was really struck by how people said that to me. Oh, go away, go away.
Well, she might not be going away anytime soon. Our next guest thinks Clinton is up to something and could be planning to run for president again in 2020.
Here to explain is New York Post columnist and Fox News contributor Michael Goodwin. Michael, great to have you here.
Thank you.
In an op-ed, you said that she might not be going away. Explain why you think that.
Well, look, she's created this group called Onward Together, which I say is really just a campaign vehicle in waiting. She's using it to raise money and to spread that money around with a lot of smaller groups. And when you read the emails, I got 5 in the last 32 days, I think it was. They sound as if they come from resistance headquarters. It's about she's overseeing the resistance. That's how she portrays it. And I think that what she's up to is creating a place for herself so that if no one emerges from among all the favorite sons and daughters of the Democratic Party, she's in a position to go and to go quickly. She'll have this vehicle. She has sort of a cabinet on the shelf waiting for her. And I think that she'll have no trouble raising money. I think any Democratic nominee will have all the money in the world to run against President Trump. But I think she is setting herself up that if she wants to, she can.
But even
and if no one else emerges, it's her.
But aren't there even a lot of Democrats saying enough is enough, let's turn the page?
Absolutely. And one of the things I do in the column is compare her situation somewhat to President Trump's in the primaries there. He did not have a majority support among the Republicans. But he had a strong core. And as people dropped out, recall there were 16 rivals, and as they began to drop out, his core grew and grew and grew. So he was not particularly popular overall, but he was the single most popular person. I think she's in a situation like that.
Michael, we had Mark Penn on the program yesterday who worked for Bill and Hillary. He said that Joe Biden is emerging at almost 30% as sort of a consensus pick.
Yeah, I am not a fan of Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden is a joke. I think when he gets on the campaign trail, he will make gaffe after gaffe after gaffe. He has run a couple of times, 2 times at least. He's, I think, gotten 1%. I just don't see Joe Biden as a viable presidential candidate.
All right. So Hillary could be the backup. We'll
Could
see.
be, yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, boy.
She's in the bullpen waiting.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry or celebrate. I've always said never underestimate Hillary, but this is probably so far out that we all should send her a contribution and handwrite a note attached to the check saying you are backing her 100% of the way. But then how would we feel if God honored that wish? I'm still reporting from outside the one-time free speech capital of the world. Good day.
The recent exposure of the Cambridge Analytica hack of Facebook's customer data is yet another good reason to have you, your family, and even your company behind a VPN wall. Because as long as your Facebook is open, even though it's on a separate page or tab, Facebook, according to media reports, is somehow watching where you're going and what you're doing. And it's not hard to go stealth. In fact, it's fun. Here's what it looks like. Double-click the Virtual Shield app, click Sign In. Takes about 5 seconds to sign in. Now you can simply click on Connect and Virtual Shield will pick the location and sign in for you in another 5 seconds. 10 seconds once a day and you're done. And if you have a business, you absolutely should not go another day without Virtual Shield. Look at this deal they've got, as low as $49.99 per month, for 50 to 100 devices, unlimited bandwidth, and phone support if you need it. And like any product we approve for advertising, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can get a single-user version of Virtual Shield for as little as $5.99 a month. And for viewers of the Still Report, use promo code BILLSTILL for an additional 20% off. Again, no technical knowledge is required, and they offer helpful live chat support to get you up and running fast.